down the hammer and pick up the pencil. You're about to listen to the Savvy Radio Show. Learn from real-life real estate investors, experience revealed with the Savvy Landlord as your host.
Hello, Savvy investors. This is Steve Van Kellenberg, the Savvy Landlord, and you just turned into the Savvy Radio Show. Wow, I said Savvy 3 times in a row. Bear with me. We're getting it on. Today, we're getting out of the comfort zone. Today, I'm going to talk about 7 tips to blast out of your comfort zone. Comfort zone leads to no zone, leads to nowhere, to the ozone, out of the park, and that's not where you want to be. You want to be down, getting it done. So let me just start off real fast. We all know and we all enjoy comfortability, security, and predictability. Especially men out there, we like the system, the same pair of pants. When we go to a restaurant, we order the same meal. We don't want to take chances. But if you really want to go big, I mean like millionaire big or go to the next level big, you got to leave your comfort zone. And when I was writing this podcast, man, I don't want to be a hypocrite. I don't want to blast this out to the masses. And am I doing it to myself? Am I living outside the comfort zone? And I'm going to tell you right now, I am. But I use tricks and ideas and ways to push myself out of the comfort zone. And I'm going to break down these 7. So just remember, it is easy to lay in the comfort zone, get out of the comfort zone, shut that TV off. And, what's so crazy is a friend just emailed me a little while ago. He's like, he's an entrepreneur or wannabe entrepreneur. I don't know what an entrepreneur is. Me, I just make money. I got bills to pay. I'm self-sufficient. You can call that an entrepreneur, or you can, be in some entrepreneur magazine. But whatever it is, we're all entrepreneurs since day one, since before commerce, when, you had to go kill something to get your shoes done. We're all entrepreneurs. You may not think that. You were raised differently, but we are self-sufficient, and we should be, and we should leverage each other the best of our abilities and the gifts and talents. Anyway, enough of that jazz. So I got this friend that emailed me just today, right before I got on this, and he's like, man, should I hire a staff member? And I was like, now these are conversations I've had with this guy 5 to 10 years ago. And I was just preparing for this, and I was like, man, this dude is living in the comfort zone. And I just wanted to respond, of course I want to respond with a sledgehammer. But some people just don't operate by getting slapped in the face. Rise from the bottom, from the top. It's, to get to the top. Anyway, so, I heard this once. If you're growing or dying. One or the other, there's no in between. Either you're growing or you're dying. And if you're considering hiring someone, you should. And you probably don't want to, is because you're stuck in the comfort zone. You don't know how to adapt or get to that point. The cool thing about my friend, that's not even in real estate at all. He's a graphic designer, and he's way out of my comforts, out of my area. But that's the first thing I would say for him and for anyone else. Put yourself in a position. He reached out to me, and so that's number 1. Put yourself in a position to grow. If you don't know how to grow, ask someone else to grow. Find out. Right now I'm struggling. I want to take the Savvy Investors, the brand, the whole thing that I'm doing to the next level. And I can't do it myself. I can't run around, try to buy properties, manage properties, flip properties, and also build a brand at the same time. So something's got to give. Whatever your focus is on, something else is going to, go away, deplete. So number 1, put yourself in a position to grow. This may sound silly, but this is how I did it back in the day. I was like, man, I want to be a master negotiator. I hooked up with this wholesaler, and this young kid was just effing crushing it. I mean, I would get juiced. He would bring me deals, and I'd be like, how in the world did you get that deal for that price? And he was young, and he would sell me these deals, and I was paying, $5-10 grand assignment fees. And I was like, wow. And I was like, I need to be that guy. What's so different about him? He was a better negotiator. So I asked myself, and I would have lunch with this guy. I would spend tons of time with this guy. I would try everything and ask anything. And I didn't get the information I needed. And one day I realized, okay, fat boy, go to the flea market and you got to practice. Sure enough, that's what I did. Sure enough, I went to the flea market and I just started saying, is that the best you can do? Would you consider this? And just started working on getting the rejection, getting the slap in the face. Because in my comfort zone, I'm big, I'm large, I'm loud. I roll in the comfort zone. And how did I get it? I put myself in a position. I went to the flea market, put myself on Craigslist. Yeah, Craigslist. I went on Craigslist and started negotiating with people. I found something that I wanted, maybe a TV for my mom or an RC car, whatever it was. I just started smashing people in a nice way. Would you consider this amount? You got to put yourself in a position to grow. You got to take a leap of faith. You got to get out of the comfort zone. And for my homie out there, I'm going to send you this podcast. He may or may not listen to it because, he may be in his comfort zone. But, write an ad on Indeed or monsters.com or Craigslist looking for somebody. All right, that's enough rant for the moment. Number 2, belief in yourself and things will ultimately get better. You got to believe. I'm reading this book called The 10 Pillars of Wealth. Alex, somebody, you got to read this book. It's only $10. Oh my goodness. And if you don't believe that you're great, you won't be great. Say it again. If you don't believe you're going to be great, you won't be great. You have to have a belief in the things that will change and that you will. So you got to change your belief. And that's how you get out of comfort zone. Number 3, accept the challenge. Get ballistic. When someone says you can't do it, boom, do it. And that's the thing that got me to where I am today. They said in the beginning when I was in elementary school, you're never going to amount to anything, or grade school, you should learn a trade. Back then, you're not smart enough. You have behavioral problems. Man, I accepted that challenge and I said, oh, shucks. I'm gonna do it. And that's how you get out of your comfort zone. So accept the challenge. Don't be mediocre. Average, being average, hell no. Average, you don't want to be average. You want to be a master at whatever you're doing. Get ballistic. When someone says you can't do it, they said I couldn't go to college. I went to college and it was a joke. I dropped out. They said I couldn't buy houses. Then I did. Number 4, mindset. You got to change your mindset. Simple. You got to hang out with the right people. The people that are in the comfort zones, they kind of hang out in the same comfort zone, same chat room, whatever, same Facebook page. Get off Facebook. Change your mindset. You want to go to the next level. You want to get out of this comfort zone, mediocrity. First of all, you accepted that you're in this comfort zone. Get out, change your mindset, Google up books on mindset, and go after it. Here's another easy way to get out. Break the daily grind routine. All right, so I struggle with this. Man, I'm in this challenge right now with my homie. I'm trying to lose weight, 15 pounds. It is effing murder. I like queso and margaritas. I ain't going to lie to you. This is what it is. This is what it is. Fat boy likes that. So I got to break the daily grind, and this leads into my workout. I was just kind of casual my workout, showing up into my little home gym, jump on a little treadmill. That's not going to work to get out of your comfort zone. If I want a 6-pack, if I want to go to the next level, if I want to win this challenge, my homie, shouts out to Justin Black out there for putting it in my face. You gotta break the grind. So I'm every day I'm like, man, I got to change this up. I got to do lats. I got to do this. And I got to print out little forms. Change up the regular routine. The way you've been doing it before obviously has not brought you to where you need to be today. So it's time to change that daily grind. Drive for dollars. I have a student that wants me to coach them, and they live far away, and I like to meet with people. And I was like, man, maybe I can drive for dollars on the way over there. Whatever it is, change the routine. Number 6, you got to ask what's your why? To get out of your comfort zone, you're in a comfort zone because you're just complacent. Why are you doing what you're doing? Why are you buying houses? What's the end result? What does it look like? What's your why? You have to have the purpose. The purpose motivates you. What is your why? Sorry, I had to pause there for a second. And number 7, big bad number 7, fight fear with action. For real. For real, for real. I get that from Eric Thomas. You got to fight fear. This dude that sent me an email, he has a fear of failing, that he's going to hire the wrong person. welcome to the club. I just let somebody go. It happens. If you want to go big, you got to wear the big panties. That's just what it is. But the only way that you're going to fight fear, there is fear. It's fear getting in the car, some drunk dude. There's fear, but you got to take fear with action. All right? You've got to do it. If you want to go to the next level, you got to grow your capacity. That's your mind, your ability to get to the bigger deals. If you can't handle the little stuff, how can you get to the big stuff? Stop bouncing around in the comfort zone and go grab it and do it. So let me repeat these 7 one more time. 1, put yourself in a position to grow. 2, belief in yourself that things will change, ultimately for the better. If you jump into the comfort zone and get out of the comfort zone, it's going to change. It's going to be a better short-term pain, long-term gain. Short-term pain, long-term gain. Number 3, accept the challenge. Create challenges, artificial deadlines. Whatever it takes, do it. 4, mindset. You got to have a successful mindset. What is it? I'm a mindset. I wrote it today on my board at the house. I said, I want to master real estate. For me to master real estate, I've got to retain and learn more stuff. I got to go to more classes. I got to travel to other parts of the city, the country, to learn from other real estate investors that are killing it. Short sales are killing it in wholesale. Change your mindset. Number 5, break the daily grind. Stop doing the same thing. Take a different route. Number 6, what's your why? Write it down. Have a purpose that motivates you. Number 7, action always crushes fear. That's what you need to do. I'm Steve Van Kallenberg, the Savvy Landlord. Go out there and get it done. Buy assets so you can bless people.
Thanks for listening to the Savvy Radio Show. Glide online and listen to our other motivating episodes at savvyradioshow.com. Connect on Twitter at LandlordBook and always be buying assets.